of the main reasons why I bought this car, and what really is a top priority in almost any car I've ever bought, is the way that it sounds. The AMG GTR sounds great right from the factory. That had to be like half a tank of gas. However, this is the car problems channel, and even though there isn't a single problem with this car, I'm gonna change the exhaust because it could always sound better and it can certainly be louder. Now, the exhaust that I've gone for is by FI, Frequency Intelligence. There aren't actually that many companies at the moment making exhausts for the GTR, but FI is a very reputable brand, and I've only heard good things about them, so that's what I decided to go with for this particular GTR. That system is showing up today, and when it arrives, I plan on showing it to you guys. I'm actually curious to see it myself. In the meantime, I'm headed to the gym. And just as a side note, thank you so much for your support on this channel already. I really have been overwhelmed with how much you guys have enjoyed the videos so far. I'm still very new to this, obviously, but the videos I think are only going to get better. And a lot of you guys have been asking about a Q&A type of video on the channel as well. I actually really want to do that. So if you have any questions for a Q&A on the Car Problems channel, leave your questions down below in the comments, or even leave some questions on my Instagram, which is @CarProblems. That'll be linked down below, and I'll pull the best ones and answer them in an upcoming Q&A. That guy almost hit me. You should see the looks people give you driving this around in minus 16-degree weather. Louder than this. It's here. Huh. Give me a second to unpack it. Oh, how cool is this? You gotta see this. It says Mercedes AMG GTR, unit number 6. Looks like every piece has the same tag. Looks like they sent a t-shirt. Not bad. And that's it. So here it is. This is the FI catback exhaust for the AMG GTR with the valves as well. And it's nice that it actually utilizes the stock valve system, so you can still use the button on the center console and everything works as it normally would from the factory. Now, they do also make downpipes, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably shouting at me in the comment section. I might do that in the future, but I kind of want to see what the volume difference would be from the stock exhaust to just this catback system, because while I like the car to be as loud as possible, I don't want it to be too obnoxious, because I don't think my neighbors like me as it is. I don't want to have to move, basically. Anyways, the exhaust itself, as you can see, is pretty straightforward, just 3 pieces. I'm assuming this would replace a resonator. I'm not super familiar with what the stock system looks like, but you can see it's a pretty wide open X pipe, and then you just have 2 straight pipes that run all the way into the back where obviously you do have the valve system here as well, which is really nice to have, meaning that you can have it completely wide open or slightly muffled. And I think it does use the stock muffler that kind of sits at the very back of the bumper. That's what connects to these two little short pipes right there, which does allow you to use the factory valve system, which is really, really nice. It is entirely made out of stainless, for those that are wondering. And the exhaust itself, even though it's stainless, it's relatively lightweight. I can pick up all the pieces with one hand while holding a camera pretty easily. Really not heavy at all. I'm not sure how much lighter it would be than stock, but what I am hoping is that it sounds a whole heck of a lot better and hopefully louder as well. Now I know what you're thinking, looks really cool, but when can we hear it? Well, I'm actually planning to have this exhaust put on very, very soon, hopefully the first week of 2020. It's gonna be done by my friends at European Automotive, and I'm gonna document the entire thing, and of course, show you guys what it sounds like when it's all done, just in time for my New Year's resolution of 2020, which is to make more noise. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.